Hey guys, PGM here, and a couple things before I start the video. I just want to give a massive shout out to my friend Sonic for helping me get Photoshop. So now that I finally got Photoshop, I can you already saw, maybe if you looked on my Need for Speed 2017 wishlist playlist, I made a couple thumbnails for those videos, and I think they look pretty cool. So also made a background, made a new Twitter background, made a new icon. So these small things are definitely going to help my channel go forward in the future. Second thing is that I have a schedule to go by now, so hopefully starting next week I'll be able to not be lazy and hopefully go through with it. So I'm gonna try to upload every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, so that way Tuesday I can have a day to edit and relax before I upload Wednesday. Same thing with Thursday, and then Saturday, Sunday I can just have the weekend off to do things in real life. Of course, same thing with Tuesday and Thursday, but weekends are obviously important to do in real life things or something like that. So, hopefully I'll be able to do that. And yeah, so finally let's get on with the video. So, this is finally the start of one of two new series, and yeah, the name's really cheesy, and it's going to correlate with the second series, which will come after this. But this series will be titled Krazy Kustoms. Yeah, very cheesy name, but it's really the best thing I could come up with. So, for this series, obviously, I won't be customizing cars in Need for Speed 2015. How I'm going to approach this is, if I had the car in real life, what would I do to it? So that's kind of like my main approach to this series, but obviously, I could change it up as well and do other challenges to myself. Like, I could try my best to make a drift car, or I can maybe make like a famous paint job or something like that. I could try my best to do that. I don't know, we'll see. But for the most part, these are mainly going to be clean builds and builds that I'm going to try to make in real life. It'd be cool, but yeah, but that's pretty much it. The rules I give myself is pretty much simple. I'm not going to show the performance parts because, they're performance parts. Because you really can't customize. You just add max everything. That's pretty much the rule in Need for Speed. You just max everything out and bam, there you go. Hopefully in the next game they'll add options to be like, hey, what kind of brand do you want? Because I think that'd be pretty cool. Back to the Underground 2 days. I'm mainly going to be showing visual customization. Obviously, that's pretty much why I'm making this series. I'm going to try my best to make to use as much aftermarket as I can, so less like ghost parts, Need for Speed parts, unless they look cool enough or whatever, or if I don't have any other options, then that's pretty much what I'm gonna go for. And then for the paint, the only rule I give myself is that I cannot download a paint. I can only make it myself. So that's pretty much the rules I've got. And yeah, so without further ado, let's get on with the video. Okay, so the first car I decided to choose was the Porsche Cayman GT4 2014. Great car. I've seen one of these in real life. These things are crazy looking. They're really cool. Well, not crazy looking, but these things are really, really cool. Decided to be the first car because, it is a Porsche. And I figured, why not? So, what I'm doing right here, I'm checking what I normally like to do, and for the sake of the video, and for pretty much the series, is I normally check around and see what kind of parts that the car has. So, since this is a 2014 car, I'm assuming that obviously there's not going to be many aftermarket brands to the Porsche. So that's why you see all these Need for Speed brands. So they had to pretty much do it themselves, and then so the majority of these parts are also locked because there's no aftermarket like stuff for it. Like no one's ever made parts for it. So looked around, let's look and see the body kit versus like individual parts, and it turns out that they are pretty much the same. So that kind of annoyed me a little bit. It's like, lol, why would you make a body kit that's pretty much the exact same as the parts itself? That's why I'm checking over and stuff. So I was like, you know what, probably a lot cheaper to buy them separately. So that's what I decided to do. Bought the bumper. I'm not going to put a splitter on there because it looks silly. Neither the cards, neither the diffusers, with side skirts on there as well. put the rear bumper on there. So, like I said, it's just not much I could do to this car, which is a shame because these things would actually look really, really cool with a wide body. But obviously, I don't think Ghost Games didn't have much time to do this. Didn't change the wing because I felt like that would look pretty silly. There's this little lip spoiler you could add to the back, but to be honest, I felt like it looked dumb at first. I think I install it? I think I do install it. And I'm still looking through the wings for whatever reason. Even though I said I was like, no, I don't want that. I decided to change your bumper because, like I said, it's a custom part. Why not? Just figuring out through a few things. Check the exhaust system, see what I can add on there, and I don't really like any designs. Kept the stock. Decided to add that diffuser because it was the least popping out of the bunch. So yeah, like I said, there's not much you can do to this car. So this is kind of a lame way to start the series, I guess. But appreciate the beauty that is the Porsche. Please do it. I commend you. But I went to a car show. Like I said, I explained this. I was saying this at a car show. They had a Porsche Club in America area, and I got to see the car. There was actually 2 of these there, and it was pretty cool to see. And I fell in love with it. I know these things don't have a lot of power to them, but they do corner like crazy, which is really, really cool. These Porsches are amazing. Kind of wish the ESP added a little bit more Porsches to the game. There was only 4. Well, 5 if you count Magnus Walker, or actually no, 6 if you count Magnus Walker's I can't even talk. Magnus Walker's 277 and Nakai-san's RWB. But other than that, I mean, you would think a company with a license to Porsche would add more Porsches, but I guess not. As you saw there, I added the Workmeister M1s. I think that's what they were. I like those rims. I think those are really my favorite in the entire game, so you'll probably see those a lot on the majority of my cars, so hopefully it doesn't get too old. So again, same thing with the back. Pretty much add the Workmeister M1s, paint it black, and stretch them out. Make it the rims bigger, and then simply change the tires to stretched, because I felt like this car didn't really fit right with the lettering on the tires, but that's just my opinion. I think that's pretty much it for the outside of the car. Other than that, I think it looks fine. Just looking around, seeing what else I could potentially think to do, and obviously look back at the body kit, because I'm still really annoyed at the fact that I can't really do much of the car, and apparently I'm dumb, so I don't know why I'm checking over these things again. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. What I had to do. Had to cut that out because I was adding performance parts. I didn't want to do that, and so now I'm going to the paint, and for whatever reason, I'm still looking through paints to see what people have made. That one looked pretty cool, not gonna lie. That one's interesting. That one's cool. That one's also really cool. That one's interesting. That one's actually pretty cool. Who would put camo on a Porsche? That one has stripes on it. So I'm just looking down, seeing what I can add. But like I said, I made a rule that I'm not going to be adding. Next one back to what's one. I wasn't gonna be doing any. I wasn't gonna download any paint. So pretty much made the rule that I'm gonna make everything on my own. Hopefully, it comes out the best. So what I decided to do was had inspiration for a few of those paints and decided just to paint the car white because I felt like this car really suits a white with the black rims. And I think that is pretty much it for this car. So yeah, pretty much say the wrap and I'll be good to go. So hope you guys enjoyed this first part. I know it wasn't really as exciting, but I hope it's pretty good. So hope you guys enjoy the series. I'll catch you guys later in the next episode. So hope you guys enjoy, having a great day, and peace.